Good morning. It is Anzac Day. It is Friday the 25th. And this morning, I have agreed to help out a friend. He is shooting in a studio for a client today and wanted some behind the scenes. So I'll be helping out with that this morning, just for a little bit because I've got other stuff I need to get done today. I'm gonna try and squeeze in a gym session. I didn't go this morning. My body was just kind of run down. I've had like 3 days of not very great sleep. My body needed the extra sleep. I think I slept for like almost 12 hours. Like I was just so tired. Oh, I think he just texted back. Okay, I gotta go. I'll bring you guys with me. Hey, I'm at the shoot. I'm helping my friend who's downstairs. I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of me shooting behind the scenes. But this is for clients, so I don't want to shoot too much because I'll be releasing this as part of a campaign for their business. So I just want to give you a little sneak peek of what I'm up to. Hey guys, I'm back at home now. I've been back for a little bit. I'm pretty tired still. I don't understand, like I slept for like 12 hours and I'm still tired. So I think my body is just telling me to take it easy, which I'm doing. I'm trying to get a little bit of work done. Fairy and I watched the second episode of Mobland, which is actually really good. It's really interesting. I'm curious how it's going to develop. I just love Tom Hardy as an actor. I think he plays really, really well. I did a little bit of cleaning, but now Fairy's gone to take a shower and I am not able to move. We were watching and he was mucking about and I told him to sit because my sock is there and he was trying to get it, and so he ended up in this position trying to get the sock and then got bored enough and he just fell asleep. He's having a little snooze. But as any pet owner knows, it means I can't get up right now. So I'm trying to do some work. I actually got Fairy to give me my laptop so I can get some stuff done. I found another rental, so I have just messaged the real estate agent about that. I'm actually keeping all of our housing stuff in one video, so if we go to viewings and such, just because most of our viewings will be during the week, they don't really do many viewings on the weekend, so weekends are usually when I'm doing other things, so I'll be vlogging those days and releasing those videos. But during the week, because I don't do a lot during the week, I'm going to be vlogging all of the run-throughs, what we thought about the houses, our next steps, that kind of thing in that videos, and then it will be released and it will all make sense as opposed to like little snippets here and there, which I feel like are random, but that's okay. So I just found out that there is a new firmware update for my camera, which I'm psyched about. I'm so excited. So actually, I'm not sure how many of you know a lot about cameras, but if you do, I'm just gonna say it very, very easily. I actually shoot in S-Log on my camera, on my main camera, and I then put my favorite LUT on it, which is a very neutral LUT. But of course, if you ever work with LUTs, my camera only shows you what Rec 709 looks like. Sometimes it looks great. Sometimes it looks so good. And then when I put my favorite LUT on it, it doesn't look as good. And I'm like, oh, that sucks, because obviously I'd rather it look like how I want it to look with the cinematic LUT on it. But now there's an update and you can put LUTs in the camera. I'm so excited because then it means you can see exactly what it looks like in camera, which is game changer. And I'm realizing how much more important it is for me to get a monitor, so that will be on the list of things I will be getting soon. However, I know with us moving, we're going to be prioritizing all of our money for that, so I probably won't get the monitor for a little bit, but I'm super excited to do that. I'm also going to be playing with the setup, so I'm going to try a new setup tonight and see how that goes. I'll be filming it all so you guys can see and follow along, but I need to do the firmware update for my camera. So right now, just chilling, relaxing. Gonna watch a video about ways to learn more about lighting, because that's something I do want to learn more about this year. And waiting for Fairy so we can watch the next episode of Mobland. You also came out, so I'm so excited to watch the rest of you. Honestly, loved the season, loved the series. You actually, funnily enough, made me obsessed with audio, just like the way he sounds. Oh my god. Like, I need to figure out how they fix that. No, it just sounds so good. Anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Hopefully when I can move again. And yeah, I think today's gonna be a chill day. I went out to the store because I felt for chocolate and I kind of need to just get out the house. We finished the Moblands, or we at least caught up, and honestly, spoiler, and so skip this bit if you are actually watching it. If they kill off Harry, I'm done. I'm just done. Anyway, I came out, the stores are closed, so I went to all the Coles because apparently some of them are open today and some of them are not, so I went to 2 of them, both closed. So I came to the 7-Eleven, which is the gas station, and I bought all of these snacks. You can't see them. So I have 2 Krispy Kremes here, 1 chocolate and 1 pink with sprinkles for 30. I have snacks, and then they had like 2 for $9 on the chocolate, so I bought 2. Of course, because that's the only logical thing to do. And now I'm going home. Hello, it is much later. Fairy's already gone. The donuts are gone too. And it is Elijah's dinner time. So I'm going to be doing that. In the meantime, have actually, well, I went to town on the snacks. Probably wasn't my wisest idea, but it's okay. And then, what else has happened? Oh, I watched a really interesting instructional video on how to get better at lighting, which was really cool and actually very informative. It was the quickest 30-minute instructional video on lighting that I breezed through, which was really good. Also, I wanted to talk about the fact that, like, for a while there, Elijah's diet was a little bit... He's looking at me and he's really sad because he doesn't understand why I'm taking so long. Okay, buddy. Okay. So this is Elijah's dinner. It is the puppy kibble and then just some assorted veggies. We get this carrot, broccoli and cauliflower frozen. I'm just going to give it to him. Wait. Okay. The camera's going to die. So very, very quickly, we actually changed up his diet because he was on and off having weird symptoms with his poop, and some days it would be really, really like normal, and then some days it would be really soft and we couldn't figure out what was going on. And I ended up having a chat with a friend back home who has a Shepherd Border Collie cross, and he said that they actually just give his dog kibble and he's never had any stomach issues. And I just thought that Elijah was actually quite sensitive. Turns out it's not. It's basically something else that we were giving him, because we were giving him this and then we'd cook up some chicken or some mince and then have some stock in there as well. All of that stuff was just messing with his stomach, so we went back to basics and he's been great. So key tip, if your dog's having any sort of stomach issues, maybe just go back to basics. Well, aren't you just the cutest boy? How was your nap? Was it good? Did you have a good nap? Yeah. Okay, I've done everything on my to-do list except film. So I've actually stripped it back. I started feeling a little bit anxious because I'm trying a new setup this time, and I started feeling like when I have a new setup and then I have to do things, it just doesn't really go well. So I've decided that today I'm just going to play with the setup, see how I feel, try that out, and then work on all my scripts so that tomorrow night I am ready to film. Also, I need to prepare for tomorrow's shoot, so there's that. I've just put on Georgie and Mandy, and doggy is on the couch. Kato is being Kato. And I'm going to show you the new setup idea. Also, after watching that informational video, actually 2 updates. One, after that informational video that I shared with you that I watched this morning, I bought a negative feel blanket, so that should be coming on Sunday, which I'm excited to try out. And then the C-stand that I bought the other day is coming next Wednesday, so really exciting things coming up. Also, I figured out I need to vote tomorrow, so yay. Another fun thing about Australia is it's compulsory to vote, otherwise you get a fine, and no one's out here trying to get a fine. So, you know, I gotta vote tomorrow. So let's get started on moving things around. So typically, I actually film everything here, and that's usually my setup with the cute TV stand. But I'm thinking this time I'm going to do everything here, and I'll have the desk and the chair. I'm going to move this so I have the wall. I'm going to put the lights here. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but I've actually seen a couple of videos where I don't actually mind that the person is up against a white wall. My issue is that I think a white wall is really boring, but I might just try to play with it, see how I feel, see if I can make it more interesting. So yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking of having this, I don't know, probably here somewhere, something like that. Thinking of having the stool here. I'm going to plug this in, and this is going to sit here somewhere. Ooh, that might be interesting. Okay, I've also, forgot to put the chair in there. Look at that. That's interesting. Oh, I also want to link the monitor to my iPad today, so I've got to learn how to do that. Should probably clean the desk. Okay, set up the lights. Okay, so I know you can't see me very well, but this is the setup so far. I've got the light, the key light, and everything. Now I'm trying to put a sort of negative feel with the only dark thing I have in the house. So let's set that up on the other side. Okay, that's not going to be tall enough, but that's why we have tape. Okay, so the point of that is so that these white walls don't reflect that light back onto my face. So, let's start taping some stuff. Hello, have you come to help? Or have you come to try to steal my tape and be a menace to society? Oh, I see by those eyes, you want the tape. Okay. Okay, everyone says if duct tape can't hold it, you don't have enough duct tape on there. Okay, so the plan is really to do this with it. Okay, and then have the extra. You little thief! Give it back! So essentially what I did is I bought one of those in a darker black, that's just like a charcoal grey, that's coming on Sunday, and it's a thinner material and it's bigger, so that'll help me control a lot of the spill on this side, which is good. Now I need to figure out placements and everything, and I need to connect it to my iPad. Okay, I think I've worked out what I need in terms of using the iPad as a monitor. I now have to just set it up on my camera. But I've been at this for like an hour and a half now, about. So now you can kind of understand why I decided not to film today, because if I had actually had to film today, I would have been a little stressed out right now. That lighting is too bright. I'm very much aware. I haven't set up the whole thing yet. This is just so I have an idea. Those have come down as well, so I need to fix that. But we are fixing this at the moment. So let's see how... Let's figure this out first. Well, it looks like it's working. I have the screen monitor there. I have me. The only thing I need to figure out also is how to put the LUT on here so I know exactly how I look, which is the update for this one. To be honest, I feel like I might be slow with the update. I feel like I saw the LUT on a different camera previously, and then I was kind of wondering why it looked so weird, but now I get it. And so now I'm going to figure out how to do it. Also, I'm going to try and test if I can record with my Rode mic instead of the mics that I clip on, and see how that is, because I'm in such a controlled environment, I can actually sound a lot better. And I don't have to clip it and you won't be able to see it. So we'll try that. Okay, let me mount this on and see how we look. So that is the screen. That right there. And let me... Hopefully this doesn't disconnect. Because also what I'd love to be able to do is move this further back. Okay guys, what do we think? It's not perfect by any means, but it is something different. I'm not sure if I like it. I love it. It is something. I kind of like the warmth of the wardrobe better before, but I just actually filmed a test shot, a test video, also to check the audio. So I'm going to see if I like that more. And then maybe when Verdi gets home, I might get him to sit down and then film some more and see how I feel about that. I feel like I don't have it right with this. Maybe it's the temperature of the light. I'm not sure. I'll see what I'm thinking, but I do like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna shut it down. The whole thing just collapsed, so I'll fix that in the morning. No idea when Fairy's getting back. He should have been kind of back by now, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna relax and end the vlog here. It's not been the most eventful day, but it's been fun nonetheless. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I was literally saying to Faraday today, because we spent so much time with Elijah, I actually miss like Nemo's antics. He was such a funny cat, and still is. It's just he's more afraid of Elijah, so he'll just stay in the room and we don't spend as much time with him. So I think it's nice that his personality is coming out again and he's feeling more, I guess, comfortable just doing random stuff. So what I forgot about that is I had my iPad on the table, as you guys saw, and I forgot how many things he likes to just knock off the table. So he knocked off my iPad because, I mean, why not? Apparently, I don't know. He's just a bit of a crazy cat. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something along with me. I've learned a couple of things. I like wearing black on camera. I think it's really nice. It's like a vibe that I really like. I like the previous setup, but I'm still going to give this one another try with Verdi, see how I go. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue with the other setup, and then when we get the new place, we will try again. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to watch Georgie and Mandy, and then wait for Fanny, and then go to bed. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!